There are over 880 Valorant skins in the entire game, and I made a top 3 for every single gun. These are all my personal opinion, but let's be real, you're not gonna disagree anyway. Just sit back and let me cook. Starting off with the best classic in the entire game, the Prime Classic. Everything about this gun is just so clean. The unique reload animation, the way it sounds, the way it shoots, the way it looks. And honestly, compared to some other skins, the price tag is relatively cheap. Let's go over to our number 2 classic, which is the Spectrum Classic. Riot Games should really team up with artists more because this entire bundle was fire. You can't tell me you never picked up this gun, inspected it, and you didn't go dun 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 dun. Last but certainly not least, we got the RGX Classic. This gun is really just clean, and somehow they managed to make every single variant look good. Next up, we got the Shorties. And trust me, I really cooked with this one. Number 1, and you can honestly not disagree because nothing even comes close, is the Prelude to Chaos Shorty. Everything is just so clean. From the way I pull it out, yo, pause. From the way it pulls out, to the sound, to the finisher, oh my god, it's the best Shorty in the entire game. And for number 2, and I made this Shorty for a long time, it's the Oni Shorty. Nothing feels better than putting a jet smoke right in front of you to close the distance and shooting the last guy and killing them with the white Oni variant. My fellow jet mains will know what I mean. And last but certainly not least, we got the Araxis Shorty. Listen, I get that not everyone likes this one. It has that kind of like bug/reptile kind of vibe, but for the people that do like this type of style, they absolutely love it. Now let's go over to the frenzies, and the first one might be slightly controversial because the Elder Flame Frenzy is the best frenzy in the game. And this is also the best gun in the Elder Flame collection. Something about that little dragon just popping up makes it feel like you're not just holding a gun, it makes it feel like you're holding your tiny little dragon friend that is used to like kill people. Anyway, our number 2 spot goes to Prime. And no, we're not talking about the hydration drink, even though it tastes pretty good. No, we're talking about this Prime. I don't know, there's something about the Prime collection that makes me feel some type of way. They really cooked with this one. And it's one of the first bundles in the entire game. And in our 3rd spot, we got the Glitch Pop Frenzy. Whenever I'm holding this gun, it doesn't even feel like I'm holding a Frenzy. It somehow feels like I'm holding a rifle, I'm not even gonna lie. And now let's go over to the Ghost collection. There were so many ghosts to choose from, but I picked the top 3. And I think I did pretty good, but I don't know, you tell me. In my number 1 spot, we got the Sovereign Ghost. Somehow, when I use this skin, I never miss shots. I'm only hitting headshots. It sounds so clean when you get a headshot too. Like they went over dramatic with this gun, and I fucking love it. The black and the white variant are both really good, so you better pick up this gun. In our number 2 spot, we got the Radiant Entertainment System. The finisher on this gun is unmatched. And the inspect on this gun is really good too. Because who doesn't want to play a video game in a video game? Let's be real, guys. And in our last spot, we got the Gaia's Vengeance Ghost. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I hated this bundle. But something about this ghost is actually pretty good. I like all the different colors, even though blue's my favorite. The finisher on this gun is pretty damn clean. And I like the way it sounds too. It's overall a really solid gun. Now we go over to one of my favorite eco weapons, the Sheriff. And if you disagree with this number 1 pick, I will take your lunch money. For our number 1 spot, we got the Neo Frontier Sheriff. Man, I remember everyone flexing their Arcane Sheriff until this baby came out. The animation is just so clean. And on top of that, it sounds really good too, and it has a nice finisher. This is by far the best Sheriff in my opinion. So if you see this one in your shop, you gotta cop it right away, man. Even the inspect animation is the coolest thing I've ever seen. For our number 2 spot, we got the Reaver Sheriff. Guys, I kid you not, if you hit headshots with this gun, you're gonna feel like a whole different demon. It's the crispiest thing you've ever heard and seen. This was my number 1 Sheriff for the longest time, until the Neo Frontier came and take its spot. And for our last sidearm pick, we got the Kuronami Sheriff. There's just something about this gun that makes you feel like a ninja. And I don't even know how to explain it. It genuinely just does. The white variant is my favorite, and I really like how the finisher is interactive as well. Like the big cloud bubble thing that you can burst. It's pretty cool. Now we go over to the SMGs and shotguns. Starting off with the Stinger. There's only one king of the Stingers, and we all know which one it is. Can you guess it? Yes, you're correct. It's the Prelude Stinger. For some reason, whenever I use this specific Stinger, it is so accurate. When the Stinger itself should be a pretty inaccurate gun. They put literal steroids in the skin or something. Man, I just love the way it sounds when it shoots. Over to our number 2 pick, and my personal most used Stinger Stinger, we got the Sovereign Stinger. If you're looking for like a slightly cheaper alternative, honestly just go with this one. When you get kills, it'll feel absolutely insane, plus it goes with a ton of different gun buddies. And over to our number 3 spot, which honestly you might flame me for, but I really like the Overdrive Stinger. The way you hold it and the way it just feels, it genuinely doesn't feel like a Stinger, it feels like a whole ass Vandal. But hey, if you miss your shots, don't blame me. And now we go over to the Spectres, which the number 1 Spectre of course being Recon. When you get this gun with the laser and hand grip, oh my god, it just shoots so straight. You will never miss a single shot in your life ever again, and you'll gain 20 pounds of muscle. Not financial advice, of course. And our number 2 spot goes to Prime. I feel like whenever I use the Prime Spectre, it increases my chances of running and gunning by like 200%. Fun fact, my top 3 Spectres are all the same price, sitting at 1,775 VP. Because my number 3 Spectre is a pretty underrated one. No one ever really thinks of the skin, but it's pretty good. It's called the Radiant Crisis Spectre. I don't know why more people are not using the skin line. It's simple, clean, and pretty good. You even get the little comic animations whenever you shoot a bullet. And the finisher is kind of funny. Now we go over to the shotguns, with the number 1 Bucky obviously being the Ion Bucky. We've all seen those TikToks of Neon mains with this specific Bucky, and it just looks so clean. I don't know about you, but whenever I have this Bucky, I never miss. Whenever you see a Neon slipping and sliding with this Bucky and hitting you in the face, just know that was me. I'm taking the credit. For our number 2 pick, we got the Oni Bucky. For some reason, this gun just feels powerful. I'm talking like they added like 20 damage into that gun whenever you shoot it, man. If you need like a good solid Bucky, make sure to cop this one. And last but not least, we got the Prime Bucky. I know, I've been glazing Prime for like the whole video, but you can't blame me though. This bundle is so good that they named it after Amazon Prime, which you should definitely use on me, by the way, link in the description. Anyways, the next gun in line is the Judge. Despite this gun being very annoying to play against, I'm not gonna lie, it has some pretty decent skins. Number 1 being the Elder Flame Judge. I don't know what it is about this Judge, but it just feels pretty clean. Every kill you get with this gun feels pretty magical, and the reload animation where you shoot the ball in its mouth is pretty fucking funny. And for the second pick, we've got a new bundle added to this video, the Chrono Void Judge. I know not a lot of people use this gun, but if I see you rocking the skin from the other side of the map, I'm not even gonna kill you. You're too dripped out. And last but not least, we got the Glitch Pop Judge. This is the second skin I've ever bought in my life, and it feels pretty decent. You know, you get those little kid arcade vibes when you rock this skin. It's pretty cool. Now we're done with the SMG and shotguns, it's time for the real big boys, the rifles. Starting off with the best Bulldog ever created, the Araxis Bulldog. I feel like this bundle is just so unique. Like no other bundle looks like it, yet they just made it so clean. Good job Riot Games for taking my money yet again. Next we got the Glitch Pop Bulldog. I don't know what it is with Glitch Pop, but it just feels heavy. And whenever I have the Glitch Pop Bulldog, in my eyes, because it's a little bit heavy, it feels like a Vandal. Obviously it doesn't work like that, or maybe it does. We can pretend it does anyway. And for our third Bulldog, we got the Spectrum Bulldog. I swear to God, Riot Games really needs to start collabing with other artists. I'm absolutely in love with the finisher on this thing. Next rifle in line, we got the Guardian. If you want to hit those easy GG one-taps, you gotta go with the Sovereign Guardian. Buy this gun, play Guardian only for your next comp game, and you're gonna drop 30 kills, guaranteed. Next in line, we got the Reaver Guardian. Reaver kinda got the same vibe going on as the Sovereign, but something about this gun is just so clean and so precise. If you want to hit those crispy and clean one-taps, please buy this gun whenever it lands in your shop because you're not gonna regret it. And last up, we got the Oni Guardian. Little bit worse than the rest, but not bad at all. If you're like bronze or silver elo, this gun is gonna be your ticket to gold. And next pick is gonna ruffle some feathers, but I know you guys cannot disagree with it. The best Phantom ever created is the Oni Phantom. I said it here first. This has been my main Phantom ever since I bought it. And I'm a higher rank than you, so you should listen to me and buy this gun right away and refund your current Phantom. Unless it's in my top 3. My second pick being the Recon Phantom. Especially in higher elo, you're gonna see everyone use this gun. And honestly, I cannot blame them. The sound when you get a multi-kill is just too good. And if you get the hand grip and laser, it adds like plus 20% accuracy on this gun. It's actually crazy. And for our number 3 pick, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a pity pick, but it's the Blast X Phantom. I literally see no one using any of the guns or melees from this bundle, and I feel bad because it's my first ever Phantom I ever bought. I don't know why, but I just thought it was really cool at the time. I don't know. Going over to the most used gun in Valorant history, the gun that everyone plays, the Vandal. The best ever Vandal created in my opinion is the Reaver Vandal. Whenever I pull it out, it feels so light. Headshots just seem so easy to hit, and I can literally never ever get bored of this skin. I can glaze this skin for hours talking about the variants, the multi-kills, the color scheme, the sound. If you disagree with this pick, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. But hey, if you rock the second pick, you're invited to the cookout, don't worry. And that is of course the Prime Vandal. If you rock the skin, it actually puts a magnet into your enemy's head, and you can literally not miss headshots. I don't know what it is about this gun, but I just never miss. I have like 100% headshot rate on this gun, and no, you're not gonna check my stats. Just believe me, please. And for our number 3 pick, we got the Kuronami Vandal. I'm telling you guys, buy this gun, lock in Jet, even if you've never played Jet before. Lock her in, and I guarantee you, you're gonna MVP. No one ever talks about the Jet and the white Kuronami Vandal, but I promise if you add those two together, you're gonna get aimbot. It's like a glitch in the source code of Valorant, don't ask me. Some honorable mentions for the Vandals were Prelude to Chaos, Araxis, Gaia, and RGX Vandal. So if you rock any of those, give me a fist bump by liking this video. Heading over to the snipers. There were 2 marshals that really stood out to me for that number 1 spot. One being Sovereign and one being Kuronami. And I couldn't choose, so I went to Google coin flip. Sovereign being head and Kuronami being tails. And hey, head won. So Sovereign is the best marshal in the game and Kuronami is second. I don't make the rules, but this list is based on facts. And for our number 3 spot, we got the Neo Frontier Marshal. The way you pull it out is just too good to not put on the list. Next up, we got the Outlaw. And trust me, it was really hard to make a list out of this one, because as of right now, it literally has 5 skins and all of them suck. But I picked Aquatica for number 1, Prism for number 2, and Holomoku for number 3, but only if you use the blue variant. Also, Riot, if you want more of my money, please add the Smite Outlaw. I will buy it right away. Next up, we got the Operator. Everyone's favorite gun to use, but if you die by it, I know your ass is going to be typing, "Oh my god, why are you playing Operator? You suck, you have no aim, blah 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 blah." For our number 1 pick, we got the Reaver Operator. I can't explain it to you guys, you just hit every single shot with it. And yes, I know you agree with me, or else you're just wrong. Second, we got the Ion Operator. If you want those quick, flashy, and clean kills, and you like to flick with the Operator, then definitely buy this gun. And for our 3rd spot, we got the Elder Flame Operator. Whenever you get a kill with this gun, it just feels so dramatic. It makes every op shot feel like you're in VCT or something, but realistically, what you did was just hold an angle. It really wasn't that cool. They just added dopamine to this gun, basically. And for our next and final category, we got the machine guns. Their number 1 Ares being the Singularity Ares. We haven't seen this bundle at all on this list, but it's a pretty good bundle. When you shoot with this gun, it doesn't really feel like a machine gun. It feels like something lighter, and also Sinatra uses this gun, so we have to like it. For our number 2 spot, we got the Ion Ares. I bet 99% of you didn't even know this gun existed, and yeah, me neither. But hey, it looks pretty cool. Right, guys. And for our number 3 spot, we got the best gun in this entire list, the Minima Ares. Do I even need to say anything else? You know what? Let's just go to the Odins. The best Odin in the entire game is the Prime Odin. If you play Sova on Ascent, you have to use this specific gun. Trust me, you're gonna carry your entire team. It's so good for multi-kills and wallbangs. And for number 2 spot, we got the Reaver Odin. As everything else in the Reaver collection is just clean, but I really like the reload animation on this gun. I don't know what it is, but it just looks cool. And for our 3rd and final gun on this list, we got the Glitch Pop Odin. We all know that the Odin is a pretty heavy weapon, and Glitch Pop makes the Odin feel even more heavy. And our monkey brains definitely think heavier equals more damage. Therefore, the Glitch Pop Odin does the most damage and you need to buy it. If you disagree with this list, tell me your favorite skins in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe, because you can subscribe before I get famous and I remember you when I'm famous and then we become friends and I give you loads of money. You know, it's pretty much an investment in yourself. Bye bye.